Hello, guys, and welcome back to Unsolved TV. I'm sure everyone's seen the interview with Jake Barber. Some people were happy with it, others weren't happy with it, but I'm gonna share my two pence on that after we watch the clip that they revealed with this UAP retrieval, and also at the end of that clip and that discussion, I'll be sharing with you some UAP, some really good UAP footage, UFO footage, and yeah, hopefully you like it. So let's roll and let's have a look at this object that was retrieved.
Copter.
Let's slow this down to take a closer look. That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended from a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken.
It's quite interesting because if you look at the UAP in this footage, it's not exactly an egg shape. Yeah, it looks like an egg, but one side is is less curved than the other side, shall I say. So it's not 100% an egg shape, yeah, but it does look like an egg. But what I notice is that one side is not as curved as the other side.
This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth the craft is. No markings at all, and no visible means of propulsion or way to see inside. Watch how it rolls, almost graceful as it hits the ground, despite being wrapped in the ropes and canvas from the cradle as it's dropped for pickup. The UAP's
I mean, you've got some people who said that this egg-shaped object could be a balloon, uh, but I don't see no indentations with the cable wrapped around, the wires wrapped around the egg shape. I don't see no indentations or nothing like that. That tells me that it could be like a soft balloon or something like that.
final destination still unknown.
Okay, so it wasn't the footage that some people were expecting. I mean, if you're expecting an alien to pop out, or if you're expecting them to jump in, or someone to jump into the UFO and give you like, an MTV crib style, look at this, look at that, this is what we have here. Look, this is not what was being, what Jake said he was going to present to us. Jake said it was a white egg shaped UFO, and that's the footage he had. And this is what we've seen. Unfortunately, we don't see the people who are retrieving the UFO. The footage is very short. I think, with regards to this, just take it for what it is. This is the evidence we have that has been presented by someone who is credible. Has got a history of military service. Uh, Says he's part of this UAP retrieval program. This is the footage that he has. Okay. Now he's also mentioned that he these UFOs can be, you know, psychic, can be controlled by psychics. Okay, I don't know much about that. I don't think any of us know much about that. Whether that's true or not, I'll take it all with a pinch of salt. To be fair, yeah. Um, what else did he say? He said that these UFOs can come out of can materialize and come through the cliffs and come out through the ground. You know, okay, maybe it's a possibility. I'm not too sure. So with regards to all of this, my view on it is take it for what it is. It's just, it's some footage of an egg-shaped object, UAP, shall we say? Because we don't, you can't really. This isn't some kind of plane that you could identify, is it? So it's still a UAP. Um, and just take it for what it is. Hopefully, he releases more footage. Um, and that's as far as I can say about that. Now, let's not take away from what other people have seen. Okay, so it's like everyone looks for credibility. Everyone looks for validation. You look to the government for validation. You look uh, to other people to provide evidence to validate that this exists. Listen, thousands of people have seen these objects. Thousands of people have filmed and photographed these objects. Okay, so we already know they exist. Okay, don't look for validation. The validation's there. People have witnessed this, have experienced this. You know, they don't need to be military army men with credentials as long as my bloody arm. Doesn't matter. Just remember, you know, the powers with the people. You know, thousands of people have witnessed this phenomena. Okay, so let's just go back to that. Let's go back to just enjoying the different types of footage and that we see from people across the world. And I'm going to share some of that footage with you right now. Okay, I'm going to leave the Jake thing right there until we get some other news for now, and I'm just going to go back to enjoying these clips that we have received from people across the world. And yeah, let's keep it simple. All right,
News Nation.
so here we go. San Antonio, 2025. Hold on. This was filmed on the 4th of the 1st, 2025.
Bro, that
Okay.
is huge as fuck. That is not a fucking.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah, that's not a fucking
Look at
plane.
that.
That is not a goddamn.
Take a look at
That's not a
this.
plane. That is not a fucking.
That's very interesting, right? Purple lights. I've never seen a conventional plane with purple lights on it. Okay, and this is recent. This is in January 2025, San Antonio. Okay.
Oh, the car's moving now.
Very, very
It's
interesting.
disappeared.
Okay, here's another one. All right, this is on a beach in California, filmed on the 8th of the 2nd, 2024. So I'm going back a little bit here, but I still think this is great to share some of this footage that maybe you haven't seen before. I mean, that looks like a cylindrical shaped object.
UFO.
It could be a blimp, but I don't know. I don't think it is.
It's a plane, they're very, very slow.
How can a plane go that slow?
Okay.
It's not moving now. The only thing I know that does that is like an helicopter. I wonder if it's one of them blimp
blimp.
things, yeah, whatever it's called.
All right, so that's interesting. And here's a close up. I mean, that doesn't look like a blimp to me. This is they obviously took photos at the same time. So they took some video footage and a photo, and if you look at this photo, it doesn't look like that. Didn't look like a blimp. Okay, here's another bit of footage. Very interesting. This was filmed in California as well on the 8th of the 1st, 2024. You can see the object in the background, just above the mountain ridge. Now don't worry, I'm gonna zoom in so we can actually see it. There it is. I mean, that's pretty unique. Again, it might be a blimp, but I haven't seen a blimp that looks like that before. And the fact that it's moving, it's just the way that it's moving, quite very slow. And here we have an even more of a close-up image. Again, I haven't seen a blimp that looks like this. Okay, this is real footage taken by people. Yeah, people like you and me. But yeah, look at it. Very, very interesting. This is a photo. Unfortunately, there is no um, video footage of this, right? But this is the person didn't upload any video footage, but they uploaded a photo. A screenshot, and this screenshot comes from their security camera. Okay, it's a soybean field in Clifton. This was filmed on the 8th of the 12th, 23. But it's not a film. It's just a screenshot from the film. And take a look at this object, please. Tell me what your thoughts are. Okay, there it is, just floating in the middle of the air. From this distance, could be a bloody American football for all we know. Yeah, but let's zoom in and let's have a look. And then as soon as we see that image, I think you'll be able to tell that it's not just an American football flying in the sky. Okay, take a look at this. I mean, what is that? What is that? It's floating in the air above a soybean field. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like that guy. If you ever remember the Wizard of Oz, that army guy looks like his head floating in the middle of the air. But anyway, that was really unique. Okay, let's have a look at this. This is filmed in New York, Brooklyn. Yeah, on the 30th of the 7th, 2023. Again, by people like you and me. Yeah, I like this footage because it's a bright object in the daylight, not at nighttime. In the daylight. Yeah, let's have a look. Again, don't worry, I'll zoom in. Yeah. I mean, I like it because it's got it flies behind the satellite dish.
Something very awkward flying. Alright. So I'm shooting here in Brooklyn. 34.
Okay, so we're gonna zoom in and take a look at this footage a bit more close up. Okay. I mean, look at that. Look at that. A bright object in the middle of the day. Okay, flying across the sky. We don't need no video experts for videos like this. Okay.
There's something very
Tell me when you've looked at your
flying.
looked up in the sky and you've seen a bright object like that.
So I'm
Tell me
shooting
when.
here in Brooklyn.
Most likely never. Okay.
34.
It's incredible. And this is a screenshot I took. Okay. Look at the shape of it. I mean, it's a bright object. It looks cylindrical. It's got like some nodules sticking out of it. Nodes, I don't know, from the back and the top. Right? And I'm pretty sure I've seen a similar UFO like this a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know where the footage is. I'll probably come across it again one day. But look at it. A bright object illuminating in the daytime. Yeah? I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I have got much more UFO footage that you've probably never seen before. Please tune in to my next show because that one's going to be very interesting. We're going to talk about cylindrical UFOs, cigar-shaped UFOs, and I've found some really interesting material. I mean, extremely clear images. Okay. And it's not just one, I love it when there's multiple sightings of the same objects, because that way we can put them together and say, okay, this has been seen in different locations. Yeah. My next video is gonna be a shocker. It's more images, and there is video in it, but it's mostly images of the same object. I mean, honestly, it's shocking. Okay, so tune in for that, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great evening, day, morning, whatever time it is on the side of the world that you're on. And yeah, thank you.